Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. It is your girl Vet, and you are tuned in to my 14 days of Valentine's Day looks. So if you want to know how I got this look, just keep watching. Alright, so I'm starting off with a freshly washed face. I am then going to go in with my African shea butter that I just picked up from my local beauty supply store. I'm going to rub that all over my hands, work it into my face, making sure I get it into all my dry areas like the cracks of my nose. I am then going to go in with my concealer in the shade Porcelain, and what you see me doing here is just setting my smile lines because I tend to crack under my foundation. I'm then going to blend that out and then go over that with some setting powder. Next, I'm going in with my primer by e.l.f., which I should have done before I set my smile lines. I always forget, but it's okay. We're just going to rub that all over. I then am going to go in with my pencil by Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. Next, I'm following that up with my angled brush and my spoolie combo, and then I'm just going to dip into my pomade made by e.l.f. and just fill it out more. For whatever reason, I decided to go in with a regular black eyeliner. I don't think my eyebrows were working for me, so I needed more color. And now I'm going in with my Got To Be just to stick those hairs in place. And you can find a detailed video about how I do my eyebrows. I'll link that below. Just brushing it out with the spoolie now. Now I'm going in and carving out my eyebrows and defining that. And I like to go in with a combination of fawn and the porcelain mixed together. Okay, my eyebrows are blended, and now I'm going back in with that porcelain shade just so my lids will pop once I apply the color to it. I am now going to go into my palette made by Exotic Pop. Got this from Walmart as well. Going in with that bright red shade in the color Crimson. And guys, I do not have a mirror because my daughter sat on the palette and cracked it. So I just took an X-Acto knife and cut it out. And so now I'm just carving out a teardrop shape with that crimson. I'm just going in and just deepening it up and giving it more depth. And now I'm going to cut my crease. And we're going to blend that out. Now I'm going in with that shade Pumpkin, and I'm just going to apply that to the area where we just added the concealer. And this color turned out to be more orange than I had liked. I was going for like a nude color, so I go over top of that with a coconut. It's like a brighter pink to make it lighter. Now I'm going to go in with my white eyeliner. And guys, this is the first time that I've used the liner to create such fine details. My hand was kind of shaking and I did mess up on the first heart, but it all worked out in the end. So now I'm just going in and I'm adding dots in between all of the hearts that I did. I'm now priming my bottom lash. I'm sorry, those are my top lashes. I'm priming my lashes and adding a line of lash glue. And I also added to my lashes as well. And just like that, all of my hard work. Wow.
Oh my God!
So now I am going in and I'm just adding some concealer to my waterline. I'm going to finish off the eye with putting red down bottom as well. Initially, I was going to make the whole eyelid red, but I just decided to do the inner corner and the outer corner. And I added that pumpkin coconut mix in the middle. I just thought that was cute. Then I'm going to go in with a mechanical white liner and just line my waterline. Then go back in with that liquid white liner and just add more dots to the bottom. Now I'm adding in my foundation. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and just dab off the excess. And now I'm going in and highlighting, and that's in the shade Fawn. And then I go over top of that with either porcelain or natural. I think that's natural. It's not as bright as the porcelain. And then we just blend that out. Now I'm going in with, I believe this is a color corrector. It's in the shade orange. I just want to add some warmth to my face. Going in with my contour stick by Black Radiance. I'm applying my setting powder to all of the areas in which I highlighted. Now I'm just taking my fingers and dabbing out that contour. Ah, childish. Now I'm just going in with a brown eyeshadow and setting that contour. I'm going in and brushing off the excess from the setting powder. Now I'm just reapplying some more of that brown eyeshadow. And brushing out any of the harsh lines. Now I'm going in with that pink shade and I'm going to apply some blush. And I typically don't use this palette for the blush, but I love the way that it turned out. Now I'm going to go in with my Milani Make It Last setting spray and just spray that all over. And y'all, I don't have those fancy fans like everybody else, so I'm just using my palette to dry my face. And oops. Now I go in with my 3D highlighter set by Black Radiance. My daughter's been in that as well, as you can see. I'm going to tap into all three of the colors and just highlight on my cheekbone. And I was just going to do that part of it, of just my cheek. But then I decided to add some right by where the tear part of the shadow forms, because I feel like you can never have too much highlighter. So then I just swipe across my nose, and then I go in on my bridge. We're gonna put some on my forehead, rub that in. Some on my chin. And then I just go across my Cupid's bow as well. And then I just like to go in with another round of setting spray to get everything to just melt into my face. Now I'm taking a small brush and I'm dipping back into that shade Crimson to line my lips because I don't have a red lipstick. So, makeup hack, you can just use eyeshadow for basically everything. Then I go in with a lip gloss that my sister got me, and it wasn't nude enough for me. So I go over my lips with just a little bit of that concealer. And now I'm adding highlighter underneath the arch of my eyebrows. I go in and add my fake moles. And that's it. It's a look, it's a vibe, it's giving. Happy Valentine's Day.